How's it going, guys?
It's going good, thank you.
Yeah, good morning to you. This is not the Snow White I remember. It's getting great reviews, though. It looks visually brilliant. What can we expect from this version of Snow White?
It's far more epic and in detail. You know, it's fleshed out these characters than anything we know of the fairy tale previously, and it's much more Lord of the Rings than the Disney classic. Thematically is there, but it, as I said, is visual and there's stunning locations, and it's vast.
Yeah, you know, it's a very short story what it's based on, and we stay true to it, definitely, but we just place it in an incredibly tough and dangerous world.
So, Kristen, I don't know about you, but Snow White was one of the first movies I ever watched as a kid, and I love the idea of her being portrayed more as a warrior. What was it like for you to give an edgy spin to such a classic character?
I mean, I like that. I'm not just... It's a funny thing right now. There's like a huge void that needs to be filled on that level, because it is so satisfying to see stuff like that. I just love it to have a point. This made so much sense to me. Like, she's so completely stayed a girl the whole time. She never hardened. I think to do a really, like, kind of in-your-face, aggressive in nature, but very sort of feminine and like, delicate and steady action movie, like revenge-motivated, satisfying sort of get-up-and-cheer action movie. It just didn't... They were odd things to go together, and I thought that was really cool.
All right, so Snow White and the Huntsman, the dwarves don't get top billing here. What's up with that? I thought the dwarves were key players here. Obviously, they have a part, but not the main part.
Well, they're a big section. It's
Snow White and the Huntsman, man.
That's right, but they're they're a band of criminals, drunken criminals. They're not sleepy, grumpy, and they're not happy singing songs like they were, you know, in the cartoon.
Yeah, like East End gangsters.
They are. They're gangsters. I mean, it's Ray Winston, Ian McShane, Bob Hoskins. You know, I mean, the whole package of some of the best British stars and iconic characters you've seen.
So this is one of those trailers, every time we've seen the previews, every time they show a new character, we think, she's in it and he's in it. I mean, you have such an enormous cast. Charlize Theron, Ian McShane, Bob Hoskins. What was it like working with them? Did you guys get along on set and have a great time, or what?
Yeah.
Yes. You only learn from people like that, and they, you know, lift everybody's game. I mean, Charlize, my first couple of days were supposed to be pretty light, and then they changed the schedule, and my first scene was with her in the throne room, and it was intimidating and what have you, but you know, my character was meant to feel that way, so it worked, and I mean, she's as impressive and, you know, magical as you'd imagine.
Yeah, and she doesn't render you, like, some people intimidate you and you just kind of seize up and you don't want to engage. It's like, never mind. She is like, come on.
It's a challenge.
Really is,
you rise to that occasion.
It's really cool.
Now, both of you are involved in two of the biggest movie franchises in history. Kristen, obviously, with Twilight, and Chris now with the Avengers and Thor. Chris, this has been a meteoric rise for you. How has Thor changed your life, and how cool is it to be able to go out and say, hey, I'm Thor?
It's great.
He does that all the time. I'm like, okay, Thor.
Something doesn't go my way, I'm like, I'm sorry.
No!
It's, you know, it's given me more freedom and choice to, you know, to do films like this and other films that I want to be a part of. For years, I was banging on the door just trying to get a job, and you know, it's fantastic. You know, and then in both those films, what appealed to me was the other actors that were drawn to it, you know.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Kristen Stewart and Chris Hemsworth, so good to have you this morning, and best of luck with the new film, Snow White and the Huntsman, opening today. It's rated PG-13.
Hey, I'm Thor. That sounds
hey, I'm
so great,
Thor.
Bill.
Well, you know what? I mean, he's a married guy. But can you imagine if he's like, you know, at the pub and it's like, so what do you do for a living? I'm Thor.